Hello everyone. Welcome to Gyan Niketan online classes. This is Shobha Chaudhary, geography teacher. Today we are going to learn next topic of first chapter, that is conserving resources. Resource conservation is equally important. The resources which are used by us is needed to be conserved for next generation. Everything which is used by us, that must be saved for next generation. For future also it should be saved. So what are the measures taken care? Suppose we are using vehicles and we are not bothering about the reserves of petrols. Petroleum is a non-renewable resource that is known by us. So we must try to take care of that. What is required must be limited. Okay, so the term is given sustainable development. Some principles are introduced for sustainable development. First one is respect and care for all forms of life. Improve the quality of human life. Conserve the earth vitality and diversity. Minimize the depletion of natural resources. Change personal attitude and practices towards the environment. Enable communities to care for their own environment. Now, we are going to understand one by one. First one is respect and care for all forms of life. What does it mean? We need to respect all natural resources. Maybe that is wildlife, maybe that is our natural vegetation, or maybe we ourselves. So humans and all forms of living things are very important. These are very valuable, very precious. So first thing, we must learn to respect and be careful, and they has to be saved for future, for next generation. The second point, improve the quality of human life. Human life we get once. So we need to improve our thoughts, we need to improve our health, we need to be safe and make others also safe. So improvement of quality of human life is also very important. Conserve the earth vitality and diversity. This is the third point. Means the resources are vital, very important and diverse. We know that many species are there. They are on the verge of extinct. They are endangered. So they all must be saved. We need to conserve them and we need to understand their importance, vitality and diversity. We need to understand that they are maintaining the ecosystem. Our natural vegetation and wildlife are supporting to maintain balance, ecological balance, and they are maintaining the ecosystem, so that they are very, very important. Next one is minimize the depletion of natural resource. Depletion means decrease. This is going to be less. Every day we are using and it is getting decreased. So we need to minimize our needs. What is urgent, what is very important, that should be done. Otherwise we need to minimize the depletion of natural resources. For example, if we are going out and it is not required to take out our four-wheeler, we can use two-wheelers, or it's better to use bicycle if it is not so far. Next one is change personal attitude. This is the most important. What I think, change personal attitude is very important, and we need to practice. Not only we need to change our attitude, along with this we need to practice, we need to follow that towards our environment. We should never harm our environment. We should never destroy our natural environment, our surrounding. So how can we contribute? We can promise ourselves not to throw any garbage anywhere, not to throw any wrapper of anything which is used by us anywhere. We always try to put that inside the pocket or our bag, and when we found the dustbin, we can throw it there. So we need to change our personal attitude, and we need to practice, and practice will come this way, so that environment will be remain clean and it will not be destroyed. Last one is enable communities to care for their own environment. See, when we are aware and we are following, if we follow, then only we are able to tell others. We will be capable of saying anything when we are already aware. So we need to make others aware. First we need to follow that, we need to practice, and then we need to tell others also. At home we can tell our family members not to waste water. If they see anywhere tap is unnecessarily running, they need to close that. In school premises, when you will start coming to school, you must feel that these all are your own property, it belongs to you. So you need to take care of these resources. Water resource, the electricity which is used by us. If anywhere you find that fan is moving and no one is there, please switch off that. Please switch off the fan, switch off the light. In daytime, if unnecessary it is switched on, we must take care of this. Then water is very precious, we also need to take care of that. So these are the very small examples, but very important. So students, I expect you all are understanding what is conservation of resource and what is sustainable development. Sustainable development means development must be done without harming our environment. So development has to be done. Without development we can't add any growth to our country. So growth is important, development must be done. But what is important? Our environment must be protected. So we are responsible, we have to take initiatives. So I think it is understood by you. Thank you very much.